the video, I will share pictures and videos I have from the half marathon and kids marathon.
In late 2024, I impulsively signed up for the Oklahoma City Memorial Half Marathon that was done in April of 2025. I had never done anything like that before. I also wasn't really vlogging then. I did take some videos and pictures just from being there, but I wanted to go back and do a video on it now because I have signed up for the full in 2026. It will be my first full marathon, and I'm excited to go back there where the big races kind of started for me and tackle the full marathon. The t-shirts and the medals just dropped. Watching the promo stuff from Oklahoma City Memorial Marathon pages really just made me excited again. I've already started marathon training, and that just hyped me up all over again. It made me want to come back and do a recap video for the half. So the race is held April of every year, and it's for the bombing that happened in Oklahoma City. The race itself is put together so well. You get a free entrance into the museum with your race bib. There is so much that goes on during the whole race weekend that is just super special, I think, for the memorial, and they have really done an incredible job and being super respectful of the families that lost loved ones and the tremendous hurt that did on the city. But the resilience that it's had since then and every year remembering, it's just incredible. While I was there, there was also firefighters running the whole thing in full gear in remembrance of those lost. And then at the end of the race, there's photos of all the people who lost their lives, and it's really emotional, actually. We had a whole itinerary planned for our weekend in Oklahoma City. We went to Bricktown, we went to the botanical gardens, we rented the cutest little Airbnb, and we actually rented the same exact place for next year. And I'm just so excited to redo the entire weekend. We will probably do exactly all of the same things. If you are considering signing up for something, they have a ton of different races. There's a 5K, a quarter marathon, a half marathon, and a full. And I do think there is some relays as well. The energy on the whole course is fantastic. There's a ton of aid stations. There's a lot of medical stations. It really is a wonderful first big race for maybe a beginner. I ran it by myself, and I don't really do things like that. Well, I suppose I do now, but I didn't then. It was an impulse sign up.
Here we are at the race expo. It was a much bigger deal than I expected. There was a ton of booths and a ton of people. It was really well organized though, and we were able to find where we needed to be pretty easily. I had the kids signed up for the kids marathon, but it was canceled due to rain this year, so they did not get to run it at the event. This was a 3D map of the course that showed actual runners on it. It was super cool. Your race bib gets you a free entry to the Oklahoma City Memorial Museum, and I highly suggest you go. It's really a fantastic place, and it does such a great job about telling the story of that day, but more importantly, telling how the city responded to it. I also recommend going to the botanical gardens, and my kids' favorite thing we did the entire weekend was the Toby Keith bar. We walked around Bricktown for a while. Here I'm laying out my clothes the night before and taking the picture. Here I'm actually a little emotional starting the race. You could not even see the start line from where I was. There was a firefighter dressed up in full gear. And here was me at the finish line with my medal. My mom took that photo and she ran the 5K. We had to walk forever to figure out where my dad was parked with my kids. Here was what the finisher t-shirts looked like. And I actually found this screenshot on my phone when I was looking for pictures. I wanted to see when the registration for the race opened up so I could sign up for the marathon next year.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, go!
The kids' race was canceled, but we put on our own race, and they actually sent us our medals in the mail. And with the kids' marathon, they mark off 25 other miles on their papers, and they would run the last mile there. We didn't get to, so we ran it together here after we got our medals.
Wait! Here comes Elsie!
Check back for 2026 marathon.